Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, December 10, 2022. You're more able to pace yourself and consider practical angles in the first half of today. Fulfilling your duties also makes sense as it will free you up for more engaging activities later. The moon in your resources sector reminds you of what you need to make yourself feel more comfortable and settled. You may need a break from the drama. Today is excellent for harmonizing with a partner or close friend about core values. Emotional blocks can loosen in intimate relationships. Your personality shines, and others may especially enjoy being around you. You could be guiding or steering someone in the right direction by sharing helpful information or advice. Finding new or renewed ways to express yourself can be rewarding. Later today, the tendency to diversify is strong, but your concentration and focus can suffer. A blazing inferno awaits you, written in the stars today. As the sizzling sun soars through your solar 8th house of intimacy and assets, he will clash intensely with a furious Mars in your solar 2nd house of income. This means that you and a romantic suitor could be at odds around spending, expenses, and who owes whom. If you are going through a divorce or settlement, it could become especially heated. Anger, resentment, and aggression will continuously grow. However, if you and a partner are in happy territory, you may feel your libidos erupt, feeding the flames of voracious sexual passion. Financial frustrations may arise. As of lately, you may have felt the strain of your financial decisions and arrangements, which may boil over when the Sun in Sagittarius opposes Mars retrograde in Gemini. Instead of doubling down out of annoyance or anger, you should try to lean into the mutability of the opposition to ease out of this frustrating financial position. If the conversation gets to be too much today, do not be afraid to take a step back to calm down. Acting out of anger will only cause more issues and bring out your lack of control. On the other side of yesterday's full moon in your income sector, there is still a lot of intensity on both sides of the financial fence. Yesterday it was a clash between the Sun and Moon, while it is Mars and Venus, the planet of money, who are keeping the intensity up but are also turning any financial tension into motivation on the income and financial fronts. Keep asking yourself what health means to you, even if you found it impossible to stick to any kind of routine lately. Asking the question an important step in doing those healthy things, because in order to commit you need understanding. For you especially, there has got to be a connection between the heart and the mind. It beats the running around in circles game. Keep investigating where the food you eat comes from. This day, bring your thinking around to the financial status of your life right now. Often your life path sees you working in partnerships. If you don't, this isn't happening at present, you may want to consider making a change in this direction. Generally, do best by being in a situation where ideas and plans can be bounced off partners. Each person brings creativity and confidence to the other. Consider exploring this in your professional life. You may be missing out by doing things solo. Even when the moon leaves your income sector today, wrapping up yesterday's full moon, there is likely to be some financial tension but also a whole lot of motivation. The moon's friendly aspect to Saturn in your career sector before leaving is adding even more fuel to Mars' warrior spirit, and the drive to fight for what you deserve has been given a serious boost. At the same time, pressure on Venus during her last full day in your financial sector is turning any financial tension into motivation on the other side of the financial fence as well. The moon returns for both its last visit to your communication sector for the year and the first since the Sun left your relationship sector, kicking off an important few days across the communication and relationship fronts. This comes as a friendly aspect between planets on the romantic and adventurous fronts peaks a day before Venus, the planet of love, is set to begin her mission to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together. Our eyes in the sky. The Gemini moon is busy as it forms tense aspects to Neptune, Venus, and Jupiter today. We'll feel productive in our relationships and responsibilities. There is clarity about what should go and what should stay in your life. Whether it's purging your closets or deleting all the old emails from your ex, you'll be in the mood to drop the deadweight. Anything that you get rid of today will only aid in your personal transformation and ability to manifest later, so don't hold on to the past if it isn't doing you any favors. You should feel more organized and at peace with your path and the moves you plan to make going forward. The energy here also loves healthy food and an active body, so try to do things that are good for your overall health and wellness today. Although tempting, don't take on too much. Concentrate instead on those matters most important to you. Otherwise, you run the risk of being overwhelmed. If you decide to tackle something new, be open and invite others to help you. Success is likely if you focus your energies and do not let yourself be sidetracked by problems that aren't your concern. Conversations are more challenging than usual, as others appear to like taking the opposite point of view to your own. Remember, compromise brings the only satisfactory outcome for both sides. If you prefer not to risk any lasting damage, you are well advised to let the other person win. You soon appreciate that, on balance, this way of behaving is more useful. The focus shifts from work and personal goals to relationships and balance in the evening. Use this lunar energy to reach out to your crush or enjoy something romantic with bae. If you're currently single and not interested in mingling, take some time to appreciate yourself tonight. Do the things that calm your mind and soul. In the morning, the Gemini moon trines Saturn in Aquarius, offering emotional fortitude. Intuitive hits inspire us to make smart choices. By adopting a flexible mindset, we discover lasting solutions to problems. If you get stuck, take cues from tradition or from the advice of elders or ancestors. We can use their example but innovate on it for the best results. Your energy and drive have no bounds. If you had it your way, you would do everything and at the same time. Even though your interests are varied, you should concentrate on what's relevant. Involve your friends and relations in particular. You will spend wonderful moments together and have great memories of them. Be careful with your health and avoid pushing yourself too far. Circumstances sometimes result in greater difficulties arising than you might expect, and for this reason you need to save and ration your energy. Take a step back, don't get unduly stressed. Being too ambitious doesn't help you achieve your goal. Contemplate new challenges and plans. If you show considerable interest in these, you encourage new friendships. In your personal life too, people turn to you for advice. It's vitally important to show everyone how enthusiastic you are. When you react positively, brilliant new friendships result. Recreational activity helps get rid of pent-up feelings. Afternoon, retrograde Mars in Gemini squares off with Juno, the goddess asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces. Yesterday's astrology was chock full of aspects that disturbed relational harmony, and today is no different. The Mars-Juno square provokes conflict, preventing us from seeing eye to eye with loved ones. We might be inspired to change the terms of an established agreement, but if we are vague about our new expectations, partners can accuse us of acting unfairly. It's also possible that we will be on the receiving end of another's erratic behavior. Unfortunately, our inability to bluntly say what we mean prolongs the conflict. Request space to work out what you truly want. Don't give ultimatums unless you are prepared for the consequences.